Welcome back to another episode of Cheers to Controversy. Today, we will be chatting with Bagg-Lo, one of Denver's rap artists, who's fresh off of some singles that he just released, Wiped Out and Bag Talk. Bagg-Lo, welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, man, we're happy to have you. So
Yeah,
tell us a
appreciate
little
you
bit
coming
about
by.
these singles that you dropped.
The first one up is the Wiped Out. Wiped Out I dropped maybe a month ago. Like I said, it's a very uplifting, up tempo song. It's to get in the club, dance, drink, smoke, party, whatever you do. And this new one I just dropped, Bag Talk. It's been out maybe 2 weeks, and it's just a flossing song, man. It's talking about having money, partying, having fun. You know what I mean? It's a hyper song.
Look, I got to tell you, I was checking out your music. I had the Bag Talk song on, and my my son's 10 months old, right? He just starts bouncing. He just, no clue. He's just hearing the beat, right? But he just starts bouncing, and I was dying. I was like, all right, this song is approved right here.
Ain't no need to spin the bin, you know it's up with me. Bang my line at any time and you could pick the street. I'm on your top 9 stop like cheese over beef.
Oh man, thank you. Yeah, man, thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So one of the questions I was really curious about was like how you got your name. Like, how did you come up with the name Baglo?
Bagg-Lo. Well, everyone used to call me Bilo, and Bilo comes from a childhood nickname. They used to call me Boogaloo. For whatever reason, it was some messed up nickname I did not like. So I started it up to Bilo. You know what I mean? And I've been running with it for a while. And as I got older, I got into you know, I'm more with I want to be a little more flossy. I like money and stuff now. So I changed it to the Baglo. You know what I mean? And I actually changed my name when I was living in California. I used to wear a camouflage rag around my head, and out there used to tell me I look like Moneybag, and so I kind of mixed the name of Baglow. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that,
That's how I got
that works.
Baglow.
Yeah, that's
That's good
awesome.
progression. And the best nicknames always start with a nickname that you fucking hate,
Yeah.
like that you can't stand, and you have to figure out a way to get off of that. Um, when I was in college, I got I gained a lot of weight quick. Right, so I didn't drink at all in high school. I was a pretty decent kid. Go to college, no sports, no mom's cooking, no nothing. So I was pigging out and chugging natty ice like it was my job. So I threw on 50 pounds in like a year and a half, and my nickname got switched to FWOP. Do you know
Wow.
what? Do you know what WOP stands for?
Wow. No.
In the Italian culture, WOP stands for without papers, right? Because our people used to come in over the boat and were through Canada or whatever and just dive through. So that's what WOP stands for. The F on the front stood for fat. So I was FWOP, fat WOP.
No.
So of course you got to run away from those away from those nicknames as fast as you can. Change them where you can.
Damn, man. Yeah, you
What?
do. You got to run away from that. But Baglo, I like that your nickname came from family and then adapted to emerged kind of with your personality and how you grew up. And you're like, all right, I'm going to blend these two things, but I'm going to keep that family origin in the
Right,
name.
right. Because I tried to call myself all kinds of crazy other stuff that it just wouldn't stick. Everyone would just go back to the original Boogaloo. I'm like, oh no, we all not calling me Booger anything at a grown man. You know what I mean? Hell no.
Yeah.
So I kind of killed that quick with the B low, and like I said, the bag low grew on me.
Well, I like how you ended up using what you thought was going to be the future, right? You were talking like I want to floss a little bit more. My goals are bigger. I want some money. So you added what wasn't real yet, but was going to be real. And I mean that just
Exactly,
goes to your goals, your desires. I mean, I love it.
exactly. I'm speaking it into existence.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. There you go. So speaking of, how exactly, we got the name. What brought you into the music industry? Where did this passion come from? When did you know, like, hey, this is what I want to do?
Um, I guess a little later on. I love to play drums coming up. I was in the marching band in school and stuff. So I was into music anyway, far as instruments and the actual sound of the music, not the words. So uh as a kid I would mimic all the beats to every song I like. And I would play along with the beats, and after a while I would see how good I was with playing the beat without thinking about it, and I would rap my own words just like the song, basically doing the mixtape thing.
Right.
And I saw I was kind of cool with it, but I never tried it. And then I got into college, and they had a show out called College Hill back in the gap, and they came to my school, and they had a big rap battle, and I got up there just screwing around, and everybody went crazy and loved it. And I was like, shit, if it's this like this, I'm like, man, I might as well start rapping. So maybe about like 20, I really started rapping.
All right, so you saw Drumline with Nick
Oh yeah,
Cannon, and
oh
then you were
yeah,
like, "Yo, I'm all into the drums." But then you got a little bit of taste of what it's like to be up on the stage battling with some people, and that was at college, you said.
yeah.
Yeah.
It
All
was
right,
a
where'd you go to
total
school?
different thing. I went to Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Some good food down there, brother.
Oh man, delicious. You can't go wrong.
No,
You can't.
absolutely.
You get away from fast food, bro. I'm not gonna lie. In certain parts of Louisiana, you almost never hear people talk about fast food.
No, well, you got too many fish bowls to go to.
Yeah, yeah, and hunting spots and stuff like that, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So go back to a little bit of the college stuff. I'm sure you got some stories coming out of there.
Oh man, bro, college was crazy. Me and my guys, we actually started our own fraternity because we none couldn't get in none. We wasn't talented. We couldn't really like dance super good or none of the extra stuff, playing sports and stuff like that to just get you in. So it started off maybe like me and like 8 or 9 other guys that just used to hang around after class was over, bull crap, smoke and shit like that. And we hung at the same spot every day. Oh, we was hanging just at this one spot, and they already called the spot we hung at the porch. And we called each other the Porch Boys. And everybody, we kept trying to get into different fraternities for like the first couple of weeks of school. And we was like, you know what? We could do this ourselves. We could make our own dances. We're gonna call ourselves the Porch Brothers. And we started running with that. And it's caught wind throughout the school. So people were coming to us like it was a real fraternity trying to join in. And we were like, man, you don't got to do none of that crazy stuff. Just come on. And we would just do the same thing everybody else would do, but with the regular kids. We would party, throw big parties, and turn up and all that just on a little lower level because we didn't have, like, I guess, the funding in the big frat houses and stuff like that. But we
That's
still threw down. Yeah, we threw down, bro. The
that's
Post Brothers,
awesome.
shout out to Southern University, man.
I
Is it
where
still is it still in existence?
The
Is the
school, oh,
fraternity lived on?
the Post Boys, yes, they're still doing it today, like it's a real fraternity, bro. They're
Yo,
still
that's
doing it.
awesome.
They
that's
used
That
to
is
call
amazing.
awesome.
me the father of the poach, bro. I will never forget that. The father of the poach.
So how long has it been going strong?
Uh, maybe like 15 years now, bro.
That's
Yeah, we got
incredible.
to get these guys some funding. We got to get these. They
Yeah.
got to be a real thing here.
For real, bro. It's crazy. Like they make different shirts every year. Like people always tap in with me, hit me like through Instagram or Facebook, like, yo, we doing this or this and that. Even if I could come out or I can't, they still all holler at me.
That's
I
tight.
will. If anybody out there is listening that wants to fund this fraternity, make it a real, get it officially. Frank, I don't even. You probably know. You were in a fraternity. How it works,
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
the best thing they can do is not be recognized by the school.
Oh, so
Um,
they figured it out.
there are way too many regulations. So I went to
They stay under the radar a lot. They for
yeah,
sure stay under the radar.
yeah, I went to a state school here in PA, Shippensburg University, and we didn't have one of the like at Penn State, some of these other big schools where their fraternity houses are monsters. They're on the university,
Yeah,
whatever. Ours were you couldn't have the fraternity houses on campus. So some shitbag slumlord who's in prison right now just built these crappy non-code compliant buildings that we just threw letters up on. Our fraternity was recognized by the university, but the houses weren't. We got in trouble so many times, like probation, double secret probation, kicked off campus, and the most fun we had was when they got off our asses because we weren't actually a fraternity. We were still in the same house. You know what I mean? Like it didn't make a difference to us, so we couldn't do
The school just didn't recognize you.
yeah, like we couldn't do like Greek week and stuff like that. But that's really not
And
why we were.
they be mad about it, but I'd be like when people ask me same question like what you're saying, y'all do better staying under the radar because a lot of the parties y'all throw, you probably get in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, regardless of staying under the school's radar, the cops, their radar was still pretty high. We ended up getting the last couple days that I was living up there in that house. DEA raided us. The DA was there, 4 DEA agents, a couple of stadies. They shredded the house pretty good. So it was we were
Gotta
under
pay
the
your
school
taxes, man. You
we
gotta
were
pay
under
your
the school
taxes.
radar. We were not under the
Our
drug
big
enforcement.
yes, that was our big thing because we was in Louisiana for one. Smoking weed still to the day is like smoking crack back there. So it's like young teen, not young, but teenagers, young adults smoking weed on school campus. It was like the biggest deal ever. So, every time we would do something, if it smelled like weed, oh my God, the cops would come Pablo is up in there or something. Serious.
And that's why Bagg-Lo moved to Denver.
Yeah, I can smoke it all legal. Shout out to all the dispensaries, cookies, and all the rest of them. You heard me? Y'all do a good job.
Wait, cookies.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Is
Burner,
that the top spot?
that's cookies is I'll put them in the top three, bro, to be honest. They
Well,
got two other places out there. Got some, oh my gosh.
You gotta tell us the other two.
The other one is called the Little Brown House. It's a only medical dispensary though. And then it's another one called uh Infinity. Oh my goodness. Moon rocks and caviar and drinks and cereal, pies, cakes, man, you name it. They got THC in it, man. It have you sleeping and feeling so good and hungry all over again. Yeah, it's crazy. You eat food that get you high that make you more hungry. I'm like, oh my gosh, this place is crazy. I hope I don't get too fat out here.
And then there's a McDonald's, a Wendy's, a Burger
Oh,
King, all right next to it.
taco trucks, you name it. It's everything right lined up, right on side of the dispensary.
Capitalism at its finest, right there.
Bro, a bank on the corner. It's a church. I don't know why they have churches so close to these dispensaries. I don't know what that is.
They're praying for you.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you guys, I was in Amsterdam.
Oh man.
And the food shuts down so early. It's like 10 p.m. and there might be one spot open in all of Amsterdam that'll serve you food. They shut down so quick. Like they're just pretending they don't know what's gonna happen. Crazy.
I've never been out the country. That's on the bucket list. Amsterdam is on the bucket list, not just out the country.
I'll tell you what, if you go to Amsterdam, they have a holiday called King's Day. And we went for that, and it is awesome. It's like the whole country throws a party.
What's it about?
It's to recognize, to be honest with you, I knew the history at the time. I've kind of forgotten it a little bit, but it's essentially to recognize kind of, the history of Amsterdam. It used to be called Queen's Day, then they changed the name to King's Day. We called Koning's Day.
Educating about the kings or the queens or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure it's to boost up the monarchy that was there at the time.
Right.
Well, now it's just like it's their 4th of July times 20. I mean, it's just everybody participates, everybody goes hard, everybody show. People are flooding Amsterdam. People come from other countries. They have techno concerts everywhere. Everybody's in the street, and it is 24 hours of have a great time.
Just going nuts.
Hey, bro. Come on, somebody come on with that big old deal or something. A big break so I can start traveling the world, man. I'm telling you, I want to see different stuff like that,
We got to get our boy out to Amsterdam. Let's do it.
Right.
I lived on Key West Island, bro, for like 8 months working. And that was the experience. I thought I was in a different country because all the people, they even got a different tan to them because they're outside all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I just got back from Florida. And right now, with everything that's going on in the country, Florida really is like a different country. Like if you just,
Yeah, because they're wide open.
bro.
you
Like nothing is
never know there
going
was a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like nothing is going on. Not like I'm from the South, so I got a lot of people on my Instagram that's in Florida and stuff
Mm.
like that. And when I say they're partying and going on a regular day, like nothing is happening, I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, somebody wants to keep their distance, they do. Somebody wants to wear a mask, they do. Somebody doesn't,
Right.
they don't. But you don't see anybody fighting with anybody about what they're doing. Everybody's just having a good
No,
time or going about
not
their
in
day.
Florida. They might pass you a beer before they do all that. Hey man, you're not gonna wear a mask? Well, sip this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Nobody passed me a beer before 2 p.m., but if it happened after 2 p.m., it's possible. It's possible it happened and I don't remember it. Yeah, it
Florida
was
is
a
a
good time. All right, so Bagg-Lo, we want to play a little bit of a game today here, right? It's going to be like some speed round questions. We're going to fire some questions at you. You got to fire the answer back. You don't really have too much time to think about this. We're not looking for you to speculate. We just want to go boom, instant response.
Okay.
All right, you good?
Yeah.
All right, we'll start you off with an easy one. Who won the rap battle, Nas or Jay-Z?
Nas.
I'm with that. I
That's the
am
right
with
answer.
that.
All right, question number 2. These are all serious, by the way. What's your favorite
Yeah.
color Skittle?
Red.
All right.
Yeah, that's a Marshawn Lynch question right there. All right. Biggie or Tupac?
Tupac.
All right.
All right, another important one. Put a new toilet paper roll on. You over or under?
That is important.
I don't know the question.
When it rolls out, is it over or is it in the back?
Rolling from the top or the bottom?
Oh, from the bottom.
Oh,
All
you
right, there you
freaking
go.
savage, dude.
You know, a lot of people who have cats, they always do it that way. And honestly, I've heard that the top was invented by the toilet paper companies because they realize it's like 30% more people use if it comes from off the top. We'll have to verify that. We'll get a fact check on that. All right, Baglow, greatest female rapper in your opinion?
Foxy Brown.
Oh, I like that answer.
I didn't see that one coming. That's good,
I didn't
though.
see it coming either, but that's a good answer.
All right. Favorite strand of weed?
Skywalker.
All right, well, I know what I'm doing the next time I'm in Denver.
Or Amsterdam?
I'm going to Infinity or Cookies, and I'm getting some
Oh,
Skywalker. All right, Jordan, Kobe, or LeBron?
Jordan.
That's a wrong answer, friend. That is a
Bro.
wrong answer.
You're talking to a
I need,
Kobe fan.
I need answers. I would need answers for that one. I feel like this is my thing on that when people say that.
No,
Jordan
of
played
course.
Jordan played against more superstars than any other superstar basketball player and won.
It's
Those
really, really
Kobe,
hard.
Kobe and LeBron are very good players, but they didn't play against as many other good players as Jordan and still did what they did.
All right, that's fair. I'll tell you what, Jordan to me probably is, if I'm doing it in an unbiased way, the best player in the history of basketball ever. I'm also a big Julius Erving fan. I don't think he gets enough credit. I think he should be in these conversations. People don't put him in there.
And he was up there. He was one of those guys that gave like other superstars problems. Like, yes, he was one that had the shoes that everybody wanted as a kid and all that. Yes, he slept on. He
I feel
slept on.
like if he was born later, if he played later, I feel like he'd get more respect. And
Right.
then, but for me, Kobe just will always have a special place. That's because I grew up watching more of Kobe than Jordan, and also because I'm a big Knicks fan. And hey, while we're having a good season so far this year, thank you, Mr. Randall. But Jordan just dominated us. That's a tough one for me.
he was serious, bro. He
Yeah,
was
he
serious.
was. All right, Frankie.
All right. Godfather or Scarface?
Scarface.
Yeah, I like that.
You can't go wrong with either one of those
No,
answers.
you
I'm
can't.
obviously I'm partial to Godfather, the Italian culture side of it, but fucking Scarface is so epic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just Godfather is more of a slow pace movie.
It is. It is.
Good storyline, very good storyline. But Scarface, they get straight to the business,
Yeah,
bro.
they do.
They get
Yeah,
straight to the business.
from the very beginning to the last moment of the movie, people are just getting fucking blasted.
Yes, yes. That was it, bro. I don't know why. And I look at old shit like that and wished I lived in those old times, bro. Like at that age. I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, that question is really which one are you popping in first? You're watching both of them.
Right, right. Your Sunday's
Yeah,
ruined. You're starting with Scarface, then you're going to Godfather 1, Godfather 2, and you don't have to watch Godfather 3 because it's worthless.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Instead of
really.
Godfather 3, put in the Bronx Tale, and that's a good substitute.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, swap them out.
Yep, yep.
All right. Best actor singer combination: Jamie Foxx, Will Smith, Queen Latifah, DMX, and I was talking to my wife earlier, and she said I had to add in Justin Timberlake.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta for me, it's Jamie Foxx. I mean, they're all
Jimmy,
great, which is why they're all
I
listed, except for Justin's good, I guess. But
because Jamie Foxx would be like my second. If he was in on that, Jamie Foxx would be my choice.
I think if Jamie Foxx had done more with music as far as putting out albums, this, that, and the
That's
other.
where he lose
Yeah.
at. Yeah, that's where he
Yeah.
lose at. He only got like 2 or 3 hit songs. He got a lot of good music, but he lose in that area.
Yeah.
But
I
man, he can sing though.
if
He's got
if
a hell
Will
of a
Smith
voice.
if Will Smith would have done a little bit more with music that didn't involve his movies, because he was doing the soundtracks for most of his movies, um, I mean he would have had a lot of records that would have come after that that people really kind of clung on to.
Bro, that one old school song, Summertime, bro.
Summertime.
Oh, Summertime was great.
It's 2021. I don't know when that song was made, but it's over 21 years old. That's for sure. You
Oh
know what I
yeah,
mean? I
that
know
was mid '90s.
2000. You see what I'm
It'll
saying?
probably live on forever. Every time summer starts approaching, you hear it everywhere you go.
You
Yeah.
feel me? I can't think of the Jamie Foxx song.
No, you're right. You are absolutely right on that. You're absolutely right. I
Gold
mean, that
Digger.
song will be forever.
Gold Digger.
Kanye.
Kanye, yeah.
Didn't Jamie Foxx come over that?
Yeah, but
I
it's
don't.
Kanye's song, I think.
Yeah, yeah. But that's one of the like from his when I think of his voice, and I laugh every time I think of it because he did so many different renditions of that song, played in a comedy role. Because that's the other thing with Jamie Foxx is he had a comedy career as well, so
Oh
he kind of
yeah,
triple
that
threaded it.
TV show. He had the TV show, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did everything. To be honest
he
with you,
did
Jamie
stand up
Foxx might
too.
be one of the most talented people on the planet.
Yeah, I agree.
For me, Will
I hate
Smith
this.
lost points because of the movie Wild Wild West and the song Wild Wild West. He lost a lot of points on that.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
They did too much with Wild Wild West. Men in Black was enough, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Bad Boys, he gained tons of points back for Bad Boys.
he can do no wrong after Bad Boys.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
Bad Boys is probably my favorite movie of all time.
I follow his IG, and him and Martin Lawrence are constantly posting like photos, like renditions of themselves in the same get up, same poses, and taking it all the way back to when Bad Boys first came out. Like those two together, and you can tell they're legit tight. Like now,
Yeah,
20
like
some years
real life.
later.
Yeah, real life. Yeah, yeah. You know that. You can see it.
Yep.
That's not acting. You're not acting that much off screen and all that. You know what I
No,
mean?
they don't have to. They're both fucking rich. If they didn't like each other, they just wouldn't do shit together.
Yeah, I just go on my little piece of the world, you know what I mean, and do my thing.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Frankie, you got another one?
No, I'm out.
You're out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Got through
All
5.
right. Can you name all the members of the Wu-Tang Clan?
No.
Honesty, I love it.
I don't know them by name.
Oh, okay.
I don't know them like by name at all, bro. Ain't Redman and Method Man with them though, right?
Method Man was Redman did a lot of work with them, but Method Man was one of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Hold up, Ghostface Killer?
Yep.
True.
Yeah. See, I've heard his name. See, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I know him as a whole. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wu-Tang.
You know, when I was growing up, man, like they were all the rage. Like, Wu-Tang was all the rage. So we learned a little bit about them, and they have their documentary that's being produced by RZA right now, and
Yeah.
it's actually pretty
I've
good.
seen
I'm happy that it's pretty good.
little trailers, not trailers, but like they're talking about how they're making it.
Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty. It's
it's
pretty
on
good.
IG and shit right now.
Yeah, this shirt actually is from a company called Nutanix, right? So they made shirts called Wu-Tanix, but it's a company called Nutanix. They're a tech company. Um, they do a lot of tech stuff. But
Okay, okay.
I was like, I love that. I was like, you guys got to give me one of the shirts. And they're like, all right, we'll see what we
That's
could do.
like
And
that's
sure
like
as
how they
shit, they
took the
gave me one.
sign. Yeah, they took the sign
So
and infused it.
what's the
Exactly.
what
I'm getting
what's
them in trouble right now.
what's our age difference? Back so I'm 38, Mikey, you're
Same.
38, you're turning
I'm
39 June.
34.
You're 34. All right, so a couple years. I
Yeah,
mean, we're missing like that batch of high school flow, right? So we're you were in middle school, we were finishing up high school as you were coming up. And I mean, when we were, driving up to school and shit like that, like that's what we were listening to. And you guys probably got hit with Nelly when you got your driver's license. Like that
really.
age difference of that 4 years was probably it, right?
Yes, Nelly, Cash Money, Rough Riders, uh,
Yeah.
the Terror Squad. Uh, what was the other guy in them that they were beefing with?
Who?
I forget his name with all that goddamn screaming. Ja Rule with him and his clique, Murder Inc.
Yeah.
All those guys was
Oh
popping.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Murder Inc. They had
Yeah,
that one album.
It's funny
Ja
how
Rule's first album I liked, and then it just fell off.
yeah, he did. He tried to do that. He tried to sing like you
yeah,
don't even have a voice to sing, bro.
stay in your
You
lane.
don't have a voice to sing. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's with Ashanti. Ashanti is singing like an angel, and here he come with that raspy voice trying to sing. Yeah, like man, leave that lady song alone.
I
Yeah.
think
Well,
everybody loved Ashanti.
it's funny
Everybody.
how there 4 years difference between us makes that much of a difference in like when we think back of 16 with a driver's license, what that meant in that car, what was being played and how that influenced. And everybody threw in, you know 12-inch subs, 1,000 amp, 1,000 watt amp, like whatever you could get into your car, what was
Right,
bumping off of that. And um but it's funny how 4 years is nothing, but it's a whole different world of music when you're that age.
bro. They got far as my high school years, they were into speakers on the outside of the car in the
On the hood.
grills, and they were painting the cars like different cartoon characters. McDonald's, Walmart, like FedEx, they were painting their car like the logo of these different stores. And they have like fucking 26, 28-inch rims on their car.
That didn't make it up to PA.
Wh-
Boy, they don't do
wh-
it no more. Yeah, the kids now they shit. They in foreign cars nicer than mine. Shit.
Well, what are they gonna do? I mean, 20 years from now, kids are nobody's gonna own a car. Like a
Nah,
driverless car will just come pick your ass up, take you wherever you want to
they
go.
gonna they gonna have jetpacks and shit. Probably. I don't. Might be teleported by then. Just hitting the button and zip, they'd be at where they need to be.
Check out the sound system on my jetpack.
Yeah,
Ah,
I mean, we were rocking flip phones and iPhone. You feel like iPhones have been out for, our entire life, and they haven't. What, 15 years?
Right.
yeah, around
Fe- fe-
2008. I think it was
Feels like they've
2008,
been
I'm
around
just,
forever.
2009.
I'm just getting on iPhone a few years ago. I've always been. I was Nextel and I crossed over to Sprint. You know what I'm saying? I was with the chirping and all that back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Rollo and I both were as well.
I loved those. Those were the best. You could
Yes,
just, oh my
indeed.
God, we used to prank people with it. Like, they'd be out to dinner or something, but they kept their
You
phone
just
on because they
fucking
thought their
beep,
job was
beep.
super important. Yeah, all the time.
We did it at school, bro. We did it at school. You better make sure your speaker is off. We would when we know you're in school in class, and I'm talking
Mhm.
about high school. We would come over the walkie-talkie and say some foul shit. And we know you're gonna get in trouble. Now, come on out in the hallway. Now, come on, hang out with everybody else that's put out of class today. You heard?
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Oh, it wasn't me, I swear. Oh, Baglow grabbed my phone. It wasn't me.
They would
There's
be
a
mad,
shaggy
bro.
excuse around every corner.
All right, look, so you're right, Frankie. There's a little bit of a difference, and it is funny because when you're growing up, like I was young for Wu-Tang, so anybody who would have been even a little bit younger would have probably, moved on to the next big thing that was out radio to play this, that, and the other. So Baglow, for you, like, who's in your top five? Who you got in your top five?
Top five. Nas number one. Number two. Mac from No Limit. Number three, Tupac. Number four, DMX. And number five would be Fabulous.
Yo, Fabulous. Do do
Yeah,
do do
that would
do
be my
do.
Yeah,
top
like
five.
I just you said that and I immediately spelled his name in my head.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
FAB.
yeah.
FABL.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my dude.
You know,
I
he
was
didn't get
like
as much
always
credit either. He was a lot of fun. He made a lot of fun music.
Yeah.
he was the with the bars. That's what I liked about him. That's he was one of the to say he's number five on my list. He's like maybe number one to influence me to start rap. Far as with the
Okay.
swag and he's different. He got you know how what were their name? Curse Cross used to wear their shit all backwards and all that.
Yep.
He came with like the authentic throwback jerseys and shit like that. The expensive jerseys, like people used to wear like Walmart, Nike jerseys and shit like that. He came with Mitchell and Ness, the hardwood classic, and you be looking like, damn, like with the colors that you're not gonna get out the store. You know he spent some money on it. So I was the type of person like I want that shit. I don't want the shit that's everybody gonna have on at school. So when I
Right.
came out, I was like basically trying to mimic Fabulous. I wanted to rap with the cool, slick lyrics and dress badass. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
I mean,
made this song. He
go
made that
ahead.
song, "The Bad Guy." Actually, Frank, I was gonna turn it over to you. I don't know if you remember that. He made that.
Say good night to the bad guy. Pull a little
Yeah,
Scarface out of
Yeah,
there.
that's
he
what I'm talking
did.
about.
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Yeah.
was
I know. I was just gonna bring up the point when you said that you went to him because of the beats, right? And that goes 110% to the fact that you were a drummer. And we haven't done a ton of these interviews. We're thrilled to have you on because you're bringing a little bit different of a perspective. The last artist we talked to was more of a poet, and that's where the start happened and built from there. You said you were in a band, right? So you were hitting those beats and hearing. So when you heard a track, you were pulling out something different than everybody else was. So
Exactly.
when you built up from there, and then ultimately decided that, oh shit, I can do this. You went on um, I don't want to call it the open mic, but it was kind of that battle that you stepped into. When you went in there, you hit it and you're like, oh shit, I can throw out the lyrics and that works too. Well, if I have the
Right.
beats and I can handle the lyrics, that's the part that you were nervous about, right? So you're coming from a different origin and a different spot. And that's kind of that base that you're working off, which is going to make you different than somebody who's just saying, hey, I have a goal, I want to be a rapper, I want to be R&B, whatever, and they go into it just saying, "Hey, I want to do this." You have the history from when you were a kid coming up, and I think that that's going to make the difference.
all right. So Baglow, you got some more music coming soon. It sounds like you're just out there hustling.
Yes, bro. I got some more singles coming out. Like I said, right now, I'm just hitting everybody with a bunch of singles. I'm not gonna drop the album until probably like the summertime, July or something like that. But until then, I'm gonna be giving them singles after singles, at least one every other week. You know what I mean? And it's none of the singles is gonna be on the album, so you're gonna have all new music when I drop the album.
All right. And
That's
so,
all.
where does everybody find all this music?
You can look me up on Spotify, Apple, Title, everything. Baglo, Bagglo. You can hit me up on Instagram, Bagg underscore LO underscore, Twitter at Baglo, everywhere, man. You'll see this handsome face, you know what I mean? And y'all click the button.
I heard we got a grill upgrade.
Yeah. I just got a 10 carat right now. I got 10, I got six at the top and four at the bottom. But I'm working on the
I s-
next step. Yeah,
I saw the
everybody
fitting.
knows the next step.
I
You
saw
know,
the fitting.
yeah. I'm about to go big.
Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. Frankie, closing thoughts here.
Yeah, we just honestly we appreciate you coming on, reaching out on the last podcast that we put out, and we're open, man. We want to make everybody successful, right? So you're a chill dude. We got the chance to talk to you a little bit before this started, and conversation was great. And like you're really an awesome guy. And the music that you're listening to, I was listening earlier, and it went from track to track to track, and every time it went to the next one, I was like, damn, I was impressed. Sometimes people put out one song, it catches you, you listen to the rest, and you start to lose it a little bit. But I was all in, man. I appreciate what you do, and thank you so much for spending some time with us.
Man, thank you for listening, man. Thank you for giving me some feedback. Like, I need constructive criticism all the time to make me better.
I love it. Baglow, any shout outs? Any last thoughts from you?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Aco out here in Denver. I'm gonna shout out my boy, Bandana Davis. He doing his thing out there in California. Uh, I want to shout out the Lab Studios. I want to shout out Mike D. He's my video guy. He do all my videos. I want to shout out everybody back home. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana, they know who it is. I don't gotta do no names. But yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me. And shout out to everybody that been doing their thing for me, that support me. And y'all know I support the support. You know what I mean?
Awesome. We
Definitely.
love it. Look, Baglow, thanks for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. It's been great talking to you, getting to know you a little bit better. Everybody out there, go check out this man's music. It's definitely worth a listen. It sounds like he's just getting started. More is going to be coming out. Baglow, it's great to. I had no clue, man. I had no clue you'd only been doing this for 2 months because your shit hits pretty hard. It's good. So good. Mad respect to you. Keep going. Look forward to seeing what you're going to drop in the future, my friend.
For sure, man.
All
Thank
right,
y'all.
brother.